Once upon a time, in a grand and prosperous kingdom, there lived a mighty king. At the heart of his land stood a magnificent temple, so sacred, so legendary, that people traveled from distant places just to offer their prayers. Every morning, the king himself visited the temple. He bowed before the deity with unmatched devotion, whispered his prayers, and descended the stone steps in peace. But every single day, he saw the same sight. Two beggars sat on either side of the staircase. The one on the left lifted his hands to the sky and said, "Oh God, you've blessed the king with so much. Please bless me a little too." The one on the right, however, stretched his hands toward the king and said, "O king, God has given you abundance. Please share some with me." The king heard these words every day. At first he ignored them. But one quiet afternoon, while sitting in his royal chamber, a thought struck him. Strange, both ask for help, but their faith flows in two different directions. One believes in God, the other believes in me. Smiling at his realization, he called his minister. "Tomorrow," the king said, "I will be traveling outside the kingdom. While I'm gone, give the right side beggar a gift in my name. Prepare a bowl of sweet rice pudding and hide gold coins at the bottom. If he receives it, his life will change forever." The minister nodded with joy. The next morning, he prepared the pudding, hid the gold beneath, and walked to the temple. Approaching the right side beggar, he said warmly, "You always say, 'O king, share your blessings with me.' Today the king has sent this special sweet pudding just for you." The beggar's eyes sparkled. Finally he heard me. He began eating greedily, savoring every bite, and mockingly said to the left side beggar, "See this? Royal food. You'll never taste something like this." Halfway through, filled with arrogance, he shoved the half-eaten bowl toward the other beggar. "Here, take the leftovers. Even this is better than anything you'll ever get." The left side beggar simply smiled and said, "I'll eat it later." He carried the bowl home. That evening, as he ate, his spoon touched something hard. He looked down and froze. Gold coins, blessings, a miracle. Tears filled his eyes. From that day on, he never begged again. Very morning, he returned to the temple, not to ask, but to thank. When the king returned from his journey, he visited the temple and asked about the beggars. He was surprised to see the left side beggar praying joyfully, and the right side beggar still sitting there empty-handed. The king sighed and said to the one on the right, "Every day the other man said, 'Oh God, bless me.' You said, 'Oh king, help me.' I sent the gift for you, but it reached the one who placed his faith in God." Then he added, "What's meant for someone always finds its way to them. When God decides to bless you, no one can stop it. And what isn't written for you, no one can give it. So trust His timing, not people, because what is truly yours will always reach you, no matter how many twists life takes. So if you truly believe that what's meant for you will always find you, type God in the comments and let the world know that your faith is still alive.